Hello, my name is Bella. Welcome to my peaceful Minecraft ASMR world. I hope you enjoy. Good morning, world. And hello, everyone. So, last time we played, we gathered a lot of resources from around here, from this mountaintop area with a whole lot of caves and a lot of we got a lot of coal and cobblestone and iron, copper, things like that. So I just grabbed those from our furnaces. And I'm going to put them in here for now. So today is a brand new day, a brand new video. The world is ours to explore, and it's time to come up with a little plan for what we want to do today and get into it. Right now, this path doesn't actually lead to anywhere, but I kind of like the way that looks, leading up into our house. And yes, we are still living in the tiny, not so great house, but we are definitely due for an upgrade. So I think maybe today is a good day to gather some more resources for the house specifically. So I'm thinking we could get some more cobblestone, and it might even be cool to get different types of stone blocks. So I think we need to make a stone cutter for that. So we have some resources to gather there. I also think it would be cool to try to get maybe some sheep so that we have some wool to decorate the inside of the house with once we build it out. So there are definitely a few kinds of things that we could gather today. And yeah, I guess we're just kind of going for it. I sort of left without making sure I had all of the tools that I wanted, but we should be fine. So I am going out of the mountain just a bit now to kind of see, I guess not out of the mountain, but out of the base a little bit to see what we have, what areas we might want to explore for more resources. Hello. I can't remember if these guys do anything in this version. Oh my goodness. It's a whole family of, I I think these might be llama, is that correct? Okay, they're so cute. We found a few of them. Oh look, this is another way into the base. Hello. I also see a pig over there. Hey little guy. But I think we'll probably just leave the pig alone. Oh, look. There are more of a different color. That's so cute. I really like these. I always find the animals in Minecraft to be really cute and just kind of fun to look at and hang around with. Oh, are those goats? Yeah. We found a goat the other day when we were exploring, but I haven't seen more since then. I wonder if this is just a single goat. Yeah, I don't see any goat friends around here. Wow, and then a massive forest back here. So I think the other day when we were exploring in a forest and we were getting a bunch of wood so that we could make as many torches as we might want, I think we explored sort of the exact opposite side of the mountain. So we kind of went this direction instead. So it's kind of interesting to know that we are sort of surrounded on either side by a bunch of woods, which is pretty handy, but also we're kind of stuck in the woods. Ooh. It's a tall mountain. I should be careful. Not me saying I should be careful and then walking right over that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what should we do? I didn't see any sheep around here, but maybe it makes sense to try to carry some hay with us so that we're prepared in case we run into any sheep. So I think what I would like to do is if we find any sheep along the way today or anytime soon, I think it makes sense to bring them with us and try to make a little sheep farm around here so that we can easily get more wool. Although additionally, maybe if the sheep are really far away, I did not mean to make a bucket, but here we go. Oh, there it is. If the sheep are very far away, it might be too annoying to try to bring them all the way back to the base. So just having shears with us so that we can take some wool, that's probably a good idea. And then let me think here. We actually don't have a whole lot of cobblestone, so I think it would actually be a pretty good idea for us to go get more cobblestone. So maybe we can just go on a little bit of an adventure, and our goal can be getting some cobblestone and maybe running into a sheep. And then something else that I would really like to get at some point is glass. I think it would be good to make use of some glass around. In general, we can make some cool windows and just different types of things in our base once we kind of build it out a little bit more. So if we run into any sand, it'll make sense for us to bring that back. And ultimately, a lot of what we are doing will require our furnaces. So I might as well just continue to gather coal as we run into it. Also, we are definitely surrounded by a lot of cobblestone around here. Oh, I just picked up an egg. But I don't necessarily want to grab all of the cobblestone from this area that we're in, just because I kind of want to be intentional about what I'm taking and not completely terraform this area. So I just want to be thinking about that as we take stuff. Wow. This is the first time that I've used the iron pickaxe in this save. And it's funny, we've been using our stone pickaxe for so long because it's nice and slow. But wow, there's a big difference when you upgrade the tools. Since we're still so close to home, I think I'm just going to go back to sleep so that we can explore in the daytime. Also a great time for a sip of water. Okay. And we are off. So, picking up some cobblestone, grabbing any coal that we run into that's convenient to grab, keeping an eye out for sand, and of course for sheep if we hopefully potentially run into any. I think that was everything, but it's definitely possible that I've forgotten something. Okay. Again, going to try my best to not get lost as we are going out and exploring. I know I've said it so many times that I get really badly lost in Minecraft, and we've gotten pretty lucky so far, and I haven't really gotten too lost, but that just makes me think that we are overdue for me getting horribly lost in one of these videos and struggling to find my way home. But we can cross our fingers. So we are still very close to the ocean, which I remember now that we spawned really close to the ocean and kind of barely went inland and then found this nice mountain base. But that's kind of convenient right now because we can just go pick up some sand really close to where we already are. There are also some dolphins and some tropical fish just right there hanging out. Hello. I love the dolphins in this game, and I think it's so fun when you get to swim with them, when they swim along with you. Also, it looks like I think I just saw something over here. I'm wondering. Sometimes, yeah. Let me pick this up. Sometimes these guys get stuck. Yeah. They keep getting stuck. Yeah. No, guy, get back in the ocean. There you go. They get stuck just on the corner of land. And it's kind of goofy. Also, I'm going this way because I think I saw sheep. Yeah, there they are. So, they're somewhat close to the base. Should we check it out? There's a lot around here. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I'm going to make a few more torches just because we did pick up so much coal. So, definitely doesn't hurt to have some torches on hand. Let's see what's down here. Look, that's so funny. We found another spawner, just like the one that we saw in another cave earlier. Let's grab some stuff, why not? Wow, that's cool. It looks like this one is a spider spawner. But since we are in peaceful mode, no actual mobs spawn, so we just have this funny little mob spawner area. Well, not a very exciting cave, but that's okay. It was fun seeing that little mob spawner there. Okay, let's check on. Oh wow, there's a lot of pretty flowers over here too. That's cool. This is a pretty nice area. It looks like a little... Oh look. I forgot how loud the sheep can be. Also, what I forgot, here's another thing to think about. I think I might just shear them and let them be. Because what I didn't think about before leaving was that I will need to build a little enclosure if I want them to stay put around my base. And I will also need to get more... Whoa. Interesting. I will also need more wheat than I already have. So that I can keep feeding them. So maybe I think my plan keeps changing, but that's okay. Maybe it makes sense to get a little wheat farm going and build a little enclosure, and then I can get the sheep to come back to the base with me. It looks like there's several of them hanging out over here though, which is good. Maybe while I'm here I can just feed them some. Because it'll be easy to start a wheat farm. Okay, where's that other one over here? Hello. Nice. So we'll just get a little island sheep farm going. I love those little tropical fish. Oh look, they're little stalagmites down here. Okay, so we have a little bit of wool and we have some sheep nearby that we just need to make a little enclosure for and then come get. I guess let's grab a bit of sand since we're here so that we can make some glass at some point. And then we can go back to the mountain area and start picking up more cobblestone. We have almost a block and a half of sand so far. Or not a block, but a stack, almost a stack and a half. So we'll get a little bit more and then head back. Luckily, since we are super close to the ocean, it'll be really easy for us to get more anytime we need it. But I also personally really enjoy these little resource gathering missions, and I often end up just gathering even more than I actually need because I have so much fun just exploring and finding the resources that I need and then continuing to gather them for a while. So I won't be too upset if we have more sand than we use. Here's the area where we were chopping down trees just the other day. And we replanted some saplings, but they haven't quite grown up yet. Seems like there's a lot of chickens around here. This might be a good area to get some cobblestone from, because it's already somewhat flat. We can sort of clear out this area a little bit more. But there's also plenty of cobble really close to base, and there might be some good areas where we can sort of strategically cut things down so that we have more space to build a nice little house and have like an area for sheep once we want to build that out and things like that. We're just about home. I think we should probably clean up this area a little bit because we kind of walk very close to this little cave when we're getting home. Okay. Another thing that will be pretty helpful to do probably somewhat soon, maybe even now, is to start making more chests because we're already kind of out. Okay. I'm going to put some cobblestone in here because I think it turns into regular stone if I'm nice, yeah. And I think I will use the regular stone to make a stone cutter so that we have more like types of stone to work with. And then we can also put in some sand. And that way we'll get a bit of glass to work with at some point. And then, let's see here. So I will probably want to make a room specifically for storage that we can fill up with chests. So I guess I really should start building a better house before I start making a bunch of chests and trying to figure out organization. So I guess a good next step would be figuring out kind of where and how we want our actual upgraded nice house to be. I am thinking that it might be nice to sort of level out this area in general. That way we can get a whole bunch of cobblestone. And then we'll make kind of a flat area for a base. And we already have this little green area over here to our left. And I think it'll make sense to sort of leave that as is. And maybe even expand it a little bit. And we can keep growing trees here. And maybe it will be a good area for a little sheep farm. Also, something I think might be fun is to sort of dig this area out a bit and make it a little lake so that we have sort of a mountain spring that feeds into a little lake. One of the many things that I am not particularly great at in Minecraft is building pretty much anything. So I have been trying to think of a good way to approach making a base, and I have basically no clear ideas at all. So I think we are going to completely wing it and just see what we end up with. So who knows how that'll turn out. But I think it will be fun. to make another new pickaxe. We'll probably go through a few of those. I'm not sure exactly how far back I want to go, or exactly how much space we'll need. I guess, in summary, I have a very, very, very loose idea of our plan today. But here we go. I really want to find a spot in our base to have those, I think the item might be called lantern, but basically I know there are these like dangling lights that you can make that I think are made out of iron. I think it's iron and a torch. I think that's what you use to make them. But I've seen them in builds before, and I think they always end up looking so pretty and cool and just like, I don't know, really pretty. Oh, should I use? Nice. There's like a surprise lake down here. I want to be careful not to fall right in. Wow. We can pick up this copper as well. Doesn't hurt to have a little extra. I've definitely been clearing out this area in kind of a disorganized, all over the place way. But it is what it is. We'll get there when we get there. I think my pickaxe is going to break any moment now. I'm so curious about this little lake. a lot of cobblestone now. I'm going to set some stuff down over here if I have space. Wow. We're definitely running out of space. I'm going to make another chest. And just set that down on the ground for now. I'm gonna put down all of my cobblestone, the wool, gravel, the sand. I'll grab those actually. A lot of this extra stuff I'm just gonna put down. Okay. Nice. So we have glass now. That's exciting. And we have stone. So I think yes. So now we can make a stone cutter. And I'm just going to put the glass in here because I don't have a plan for it yet. And I believe so when you break glass, it doesn't, like, you don't recover the item. It breaks. So I don't want to build with that until I know where I'd like to put it. I knew there was another thing I needed to do, but I forgot what it was. Okay. I think maybe once we kind of clear out this whole entire spot, which, wow, we've been doing a lot of clearing today. Once we get this spot pretty cleared, I think I will go play around with the stone cutter a bit and see what kind of blocks we can make that might help us make kind of a pretty house. And then I think I might start making maybe a few buildings. So I think we can make an upgraded building with a bed in it over here. Or maybe it'll all be one building, but we'll have different rooms or areas. But we'll want a spot with a bed. And I think it will also make sense to have a room full of chests that we can organize so that we can start gathering items and then actually having a spot to hold on to them, because we are very quickly using up all of the space that we have in that one set, that one large chest. I think I want to clear off at least one more layer here. Which is definitely taking a while, but will hopefully be worth it when we have a nice area that's all even and we have plenty of space. particularly intimidated by with building houses in Minecraft, but also in other games as well. I seem to have a really difficult time with roofing. Like in Minecraft, I never know how to make a roof look like it makes sense. So we will have to just see what we can come up with here. I really should just make multiple pickaxe at this point, because I know I'm going to break them. But for some reason, I'm just making one at a time. Let's make 2 this time. Even though this is kind of a slow process, I think that breaking blocks in Minecraft, and particularly the noise of picking them up after you've broken them, is so relaxing. So I really like listening to this. I hope you do as well. Okay, so we've officially found this underground lake spot. I can hear the cobblestone blocks falling into the water down there. So I want to see if I can get down here, but also still be able to get back up. Yeah. It really is just a little underground lake, just for fun. I'm not really sure what to do with this. We can cover it up, I guess, which we'll probably have to do. But maybe we can just, I don't know, think of something cool to do sometime. I'm not really sure. It's so odd. I'm still going to sort of clear this whole layer, even though those were just falling into the lake. Because if we build here, we can just sort of we can rebuild the layer basically wherever we want it. So it's okay to just have it fall into the lake and that be a little empty lake spot for now. Oops. We can clear up this little dirt area now. Wow, I'm just using up all the tools, really. Okay, let's make another shovel. We've got an iron one now. I can't remember if I was just using an iron shovel. I think I might have been. Wow. We're getting so much dirt so quickly. Okay. We have a really large flat area at this point. So I'm thinking maybe this should be sufficient for a base area. And I'm thinking we'll build a little bit over here. Although I'm wondering if I want to go, like, if 2 steps up is okay. Because we do have this area over here that's a little lower. But maybe that's nice to have sort of an elevated spot that we build on. So let's go to sleep first. Take another sip of water. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So let's see what some things are that we can make with cobblestone. It looks like just like a wall and things like that. But if we use stone, we can make a couple of cool, like these 2 blocks are kind of interesting. Stone brick and chiseled stone brick are 2 different like ways that we can make this, or 2 different options of stone basically. So let's kind of see what those 2 look like. Oh, that's pretty. I think I like this. The stone bricks I think I like a lot. So I think what we'll do is smelt some cobblestone, which will turn into regular stone. And then we can use the stone to make some more of these stone bricks, which I think will be nice to build with. I might use... Wow, I forgot. I thought we had so much spruce, but we don't actually have a ton. We have one stack, which is pretty big. But yeah, it'll take some time for us to get a lot of this stone brick. So I think let's first, for some reason, I'm not really sure why, but I really like making wood floors. I think it's just like, it makes it feel like a regular, like a real house to me. So I think what we can do, I like the idea of a like house building here. So sort of where that tree was. So I am gonna cut this down a bit. So I will make a little building with a wooden floor. Oops. And then we will use the stone bricks for a wall area. And I'll make that building kind of over here near this corner. Hello, chickens. So and this doesn't have to be super big. And the area that I'm setting out now will be like the floor itself. So the wall will be on the outside of it. This is definitely going to start out really similar to the house that I have over there that's kind of ugly. But hear me out. We'll make this one actually cute, hopefully. I'm going to make it one wider than it is. So I'm just going to fill this area in with these cobblestone that we dug up. Just like plain old cobblestone. I really want to figure out a way to use this weird lake, but I'm not quite sure how we'd use it. So that's a thought for later. Okay, let's see what we've got. Plenty of stone. So I'm making a bunch of stone bricks, and I think I will make a few of these stone brick stairs. And then I'm not totally sure about the wall. I think maybe we could have like a little wall around the house, but that can be something that we decide on later because I'm not totally sure if we want or need that. Okay. So I'm going to put some stairs here. I think that makes sense. Or maybe there'll be one further out. I'm not sure. But then I think we will have... Oops, well, that will go there. We'll have this all the way around. And then we'll make like an actual wall out of it. Okay, I think this will need to be like this first. I really don't know how to build. We are definitely just figuring it out as we go. Oops. I guess also we could bring along some glass, and now is a pretty good time to figure out how to make, I think, okay, I'm pretty sure that I need iron nuggets like this. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I don't have a complete design in mind yet, but I know I really want to figure out a way to use the lantern. So basically, this would be what the house looked like, and then I think what I would want to do is put I don't know if this should be wood or something else, but then I can have a lantern there, like hanging off. So I really want that. I heard the noise of that block being placed, but I didn't see it. Let's go to sleep. Oh, let's pick up more blocks before we head back over there, because we definitely will need more. I'm not sure what some of these will look like. I'm wondering if we could use, like, if the slab would be helpful as something that sort of sticks out to have those lanterns dangle from. I'm not really sure what that will look like, but I think it would be cool to check it out. I wonder if even like maybe I wonder if you can make, well, I'm not even sure at this point. Okay, let's see what we could do. What if we did this and then can you put a slab oh yeah, that could be cool. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Okay, so update. If I do that, I cannot hang a lantern from it. But this feels like a lot. We can sort it out. I wonder if we could make a roof that sort of has, like, okay, I think I just had an idea. Okay, this is like the zillionth time I've broken that lantern, so sorry, lantern. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, actually, let's make this sort of tall, because why not? What if we made... Oops. So, okay. I'm picturing a beam, basically. So on the inside, it's like almost like one layer. So basically, then the roof would be over that, is what I'm imagining. I think I like that. I think I like this. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I think we can use up the rest of this stone that we just made and put in some beams as well. And then I think we can worry about the actual roof part next time, because I want to figure out exactly what type of block to use. I'm not quite sure what kind I'd like to use. Oops. I think this is the spot that will be wood planks. Perfect. Okay, so it's sort of hard to imagine what this will look like with the actual roof on. But I think it will look okay, hopefully. Maybe let's make another lantern and see what that looks like. Let's put it on this beam. It looks sort of like a spooky face right now. It's a little bit unsettling, actually. So, I'm not completely sure how I feel about it just yet, but at least I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point. We have the start of a theoretically prettier and more permanent spot for a base, and next time I just have to continue it and hopefully make it actually look nice. We will cross our fingers onto that last part. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you have a nice rest of your day or night. Thank you.